Celta 2, Barça 4, our Barça back in the contention for La Liga. I-Liga, spoiler alert, absolutely D-Spot on the move. Be safe, be lucky, eh? No time to waste. My review, my reactions of this very electrifying Celta 2, Barça 4. Couldn't have been happier with the result. And I would say most of the performance as well. See my pup? I gotta keep her on the leash now. She eats too much shit. Look at that puppy. Juno, you don't like being on a leash, eh? This little rascal over here wanders off and needs literal Scheiße machen, yeah? So gotta keep her on the leash for her own good. It's not how I want to do it, but it'll have to be for now. Be safe, be lucky, people. So let's give you guys some of the thoughts then of what transpired at Balaidos. What a complicated place always, man. The stats are ridiculous. In our last 10 away matches there, we've only managed to win 2. Having said that, now 3 with last night's fantastic result. So it's a complicated stadium. And of course, we had the pressure of gaining ground with the Huats, who dropped points at Vallecas. I'll give you my thoughts at the end, so stick around, Madridistas, for what transpired between Rayo and Real Madrid. But, you know, I was pessimistic, as I have been so far with what I have seen this season, that we were gonna choke. I did think so. I thought that this was going to be another disappointing match, but to my great surprise, the team came out guns blazing, guys. My goodness. This is what we were talking about, isn't it? This is what we want. And what we were referring to when we talk about intensity, when we talk about also a belief, a unity, a collective effort. Yes, there were still individual mistakes, but I don't really want to harp on those today. So I think I've done that plenty already. I'll just name it quickly. Some people should maybe get out of their goals sooner, and maybe a defender or two need to be a little bit more disciplined and communicate better and aware of their positioning when putting the offside trap into practice. I think that is really it. Individual errors, again, is what cost Barça too much trouble. I felt that this was an overall game that we could have won with a bigger goal margin, whether that means scoring more or conceding less. But I want to focus on the positives, like I said. After many matches where we just didn't look the part, we need to list the excellent performances, starting with Robert Lewandowski. I called it before the game. I said, let the man start. And boy, did he start, and did he finish. A hat-trick for the Polish striker. The man looked phenomenal. He looked like he was back on a mission with a vengeance, whether it's from the penalty spot, whether it's from a volley, an alley-oop, if you will, or an impossible header. Robert Lewandowski is back, and his presence has just been missed so much, so massively. To have somebody with that confidence, with the ability, with the talent to take the ball on the one touch, you know, great cross as well. Effort has to be, or praise rather, has to be given to Marcus Rashford, who again offensively I thought was brilliant. Perfectly timed pass to a Robert Lewandowski that was in an offside position, but saw that Marcus Rashford was able to hold on to the ball just that little, you know, second or two longer to get back in an onside position, to then again beat his marker for that pinpoint cross and put in the volley from the left-hand side. Fantastic stuff. And that header as well. I mean, that header needs to be studied. I don't know how he managed to get such an angle and the finesse touch to beat the goalkeeper on that one. I was incredibly happy as well to see him score the penalty and give up on that little hop, skip, step and a jump. Hop, skip, step and a jump. It was close. He was relieved himself. You saw in the goal celebrations when he managed to put in the penalty, the way he was celebrating it with his teammates. He was like, whew, breathing a sigh of relief. And so was I, quite frankly, because I was just like, please don't do your little hop, skip, step, and a jump. Please. Just put it in, man. And he did, even though I think the keeper did get a touch to it. So it was a close goal. That being said, who else? Frenkie de Jong. Shame for the red card. Feel like it was harsh as well. 2 yellows. That second yellow. I mean, what can he do? He has the position 1. He's got his arms wide, and yes, there's a collision there, but I almost feel like the referee didn't take out the yellow card until he saw that the player was bleeding a little bit. Need eat it. See if cause she just eats shit all the time. Literal shit. Okay. Drives me nuts. So yeah, it was harsh, and that means that he's gonna miss the next game after the Paron, after the international break, which is going to be a tough game against Athletic Club. Nico Williams and company are strolling through town in lead by Ernesto Valverde. Never an easy game, that. Good girl. Are you gonna do some caquinha? Are you gonna do a caquinha? Come on. So Frenkie was incredible. I thought that it was one of his best performances so far this season, especially in the absence of Pedri, who is greatly missed, of course, and will continue to be missed. Marc Casado, who had to be replaced right before kickoff, which also, ¿cómo se llama? Giraldez, the Celta coach, kind of tried to make a meal out of that, which I thought was unfair. I mean, we've seen players get injured before in the warm-up. It's not like Hansi was playing mind games or anything of the nature, even though that's what he was insinuating. Dani Olmo had to come in because Casado had to come out. He got an injury. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? I swear, they'll look for anything. But anyways, Olmo, an unexpected starter. And again, in the absence of Pedri, with Frenkie playing out of his mind, giving an absolute masterclass in the midfield. The way he commanded that midfield was a joy to watch, and also very comforting, I guess is the word, to see that Frenkie is just playing at his maximum level. Olmo, like I said, had to come in unexpectedly. He definitely didn't expect it. I thought when you see the conversation between Hansi and Olmo, he had to tell him like 3 or 4 times, like, no, now, like you have to come in now. Casado's not gonna play. You gotta come now. So I think he did okay. Defensively, I think he worked hard. I do expect and want to see more though from Dani Olmo, who still, is not the Olmo that we saw last season. I guess mainly offensively is what I'm referring to, because defensively he did as good as he could in the unexpected event that all of a sudden, without a warm-up, he had to, take to the pitch. So that's Levy up top, Rashford as well, Lamine Yamal. He's back, isn't he? He's back, not to his best, I think that's fair, but he's certainly back to be a leader at the ripe age of 18, driving this team forward, creating chances for himself, hitting the post. Fermin, by the way, hit the post. This is quite cute. Look at this. My dog just takes it as a... This little dog. They always say hello to each other. Eh? Isa. What is this dog gonna do? This dog can't do nothing against you, eh, pup? Look at you, little stinky. So all of that caused for a very frenetic but entertaining first half. It was funny, actually, in the post-match interviews, Dani Olmo said that the first half was better for Barça. A little bit surprising given the lack of control that we had, something that we were able to instill, and I have to give credit here to the defensive line. Garcia, Araujo, Eric Garcia, finally, Jules Koundé getting that rest. But I thought we were good. In that second half, we managed to instill some calm, good composure, and just take the sting out of the game that, well, like I said, caused for a lot of excitement and haphazardous back and forth box-to-box action in the first half. That's certainly good to raise the pulses, not so good for people once you get to my age, for the heart, for the nerves. But jokes aside, yeah, that second half, I felt like, look, this is the Barça that I want to see. Give more balls to Lewandowski, I would say, man. When he is like this, when he's feeling it, the man, he needs to be fed. So continue to feed the big man is what I would imagine the message of a Hansi Flick is to his team as well. That's basically it, guys. So important, this win. The way that we did it as well. Certainly it's a step forward to getting back to the Barça that we saw last season. As for my hot take, when I said que la Liga está acabada, now, is there still a hope that Barça can reconquer La Liga and be repeat champions? Points-wise, of course. It's only 3 points now, the difference after the slip-up by the Whites in Vallecas. Gonna have something to say about that. But there's still a lot of work to be done. The good news is that a lot of players are looking to get back to the form that they had last season. Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, Frenkie de Jong. Pedri, of course, has to come back. Raphinha needs to come back. So there's hope there. And Joan Garcia, because in goal, we need a goal stopper as well. The amount of goals conceded is absolutely insane, whilst Chesney has been in goal. I mean, he's a very likable character, and bless him, but Joan Garcia, man, are you ready? Are you ready to come back, please? So look, there's hope, but I also think that we're not going to see many games like we did yesterday in Vallecas with Real Madrid, quite frankly. There's very little doubt in my mind that in future situations, with all the flip-flopping that we saw these Madrid players do, Mbappe, Jude Bellingham, Vini, just flopping left, right, and center, they're going to get a penalty on those occasions more often than not, even if it is undeserved. Yesterday, I thought Rayo played... I watched the game, unfortunately, 90 minutes of my life wasted, but it did allow me to get an impression of just how unimpressive this Real Madrid side really is. This is a side that is beatable. This is a side that is not necessarily championship caliber. I don't think it's a side that is better than Barça, even though pre-Clásico and during the Clásico was better. But since the Clásico has passed, it's now 2 consecutive losses at Anfield and while dropping points in Vallecas. If we play like we did yesterday, we can make it very difficult for them to win La Liga. That's if the referees do their jobs as well. I thought it was a miracle that no penalty was called, given the ease at which referees normally call penalties in their favor. That's not me saying that, that's statistically proven as well. It's the fact that the referee didn't. Kudos, an applause for the good man, forget who it was. Super happy that when it ended 0-0. While this win for Barça and Balaidos would have given them the much needed moral boost that we need to head into the very difficult phase of the season. Last international break until the spring. So now it's crunch time. The halfway point of La Liga is nearing. And vamos Barça, vamos Barça. Solo a 3 puntos with everything to play for still, with the key players to come back. So there's hope, ¿vale? Hay Liga, time will tell. Vale, chicos, that's it for me. Make sure you stay tuned for Churros tomorrow. That one will be live. Of course, I plan to do more of the bar stories as well. Editing, man, editing is a pain in the ass, but it takes too much time, so time consuming. So much to do in so little time. Anybody want to lend a hand, please let me know. Until then, make sure you subscribe, like it as well. I've been very happy with the growth of this channel of late. Follow me on my Instagram as well, because the growth there has been quite impressive, given the difficulty at which it was so far at this point. Keep supporting independent contract. Keep supporting independent content rather, and give us a sub as well on patreon.com/churrosytacticas for that good old Barça Madridista content, the lively debates, and the fun that Kian and I have discussing all things Barça Madrid. And that's it, people. Alright? Be safe, be lucky, get some bras, get some high grades, some quality bras, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace out.